Still waiting for the teams to take to the ice here at Joe Louis Arena. Ken Daniels, Mickey Redmond, John Keating, our director Jim Marshall, producer Gord Cutler. A pregame show produced tonight by Mark Isofano. Let's listen to the crowd as Manny Legace, the starting netminder tonight, leads Chris Draper and Kirk Maltby and the Red Wings out on the ice. We'll wait for the roar for the captain, Steve Yzerman. Take a listen. There he is.
There aren't many who aren't happy to see him back, Wayne Bonney included. They're on their feet here at the Joe. And as number 19 said it's a go after the warm-up, and what a beautiful sight that is for Red Wing fans. Hopefully the last step, Kenny, to the comeback since last June, over 8 months of hard toil on and off the ice for number 19.
Usually only get a standing ovation in the playoffs when the teams take to the ice, but here we are in late February, and Steve Yzerman raring to go. And as we say, Mick, the only way he's going to know is to test it.
Well, you know, he worked awfully hard off the ice. He worked hard on the ice. This operation's never been done before on a professional athlete. It's one that you'll still have to have more work done sometime in the future. They've basically moved the bone in his leg underneath the knee, put it over to a different spot to redistribute the weight. And what a serious operation that is. He will not play a ton tonight for sure, but he'll make his own schedule for Dave Lewis. And let's hope that it's a good one. He knows now that this is what he has to do, is to try it. He could have gone on forever in the weight room, but you got to get it under game condition.
Thomas Holmstrom with a lead pass. Dandino sprung him in for Draper. Draper's bumped in toward the goal. Storr went down. Lidstrom fires. Oh, Storr with a good stop there.
Well, here comes Yzerman now in this third line change for Dave Lewis, and he will line up at center ice. And once again, the crowd has settled into its seats, comes to its feet as Ray Scapanella takes a break. Look at him. Look at Ray. Scapanella been around for 50 years. He knew.
So Steve Yzerman.
He delayed the face-off an extra 5 seconds.
Yzerman out there along with Devereaux and Robitaille, numbers 19, 20, 21. So that's nice too. There's a little bit of order in things here tonight.
Now Ray Scapanella may not tell you that he did that. If he did, it's great, and the league won't apologize for it. They'll say thanks, Ray.
Brian Smolinski, the native of Toledo. Paltby, Lidstrom moved up to stop Ziggy Paltby. Feathered one across. There's a shot. Yzerman let it go. It was blocked. Lidstrom moving up. Yzerman goes to the bench. Lidstrom in the corner behind the goal for Luc Robitaille. Fedorov off the bench. Robitaille tried to beat it. Devereaux with a chance. Play just underway. Steve Yzerman. Oh, and a big hit. Oh, what a hit that one was. Look out. That'll bring a crowd.
And Yzerman's in the middle of it. He's in the middle of it.
Steve Yzerman's grabbed hold down there of Eloranta.
He's not in the back end. It's Maltby, but Yzerman's in the middle, right about here, standing up in behind Modry. As he got there. There he is with Eloranta. I think it was Rasmussen, 27, that went after Maltby. And Maltby just leveled one of the Kings against the door next to the penalty bench.
Hall skates it through center. Hitting the line to Larionov. Larionov across the shot. Oh, and a big stop there on a one-timer off the stick of a hot shooter, Thomas Holmstrom. Fedorov through center. Shanahan to the goal. Fedorov, Shanahan! Oh, what a stop by Storr! And what a great feed by Fedorov. Seeing a streaking Brendan Shanahan going to the net.
When it's gotten overly sore, it seems to do the trick for him. Another big move by Datsuk.
What else to do? Into Zetterberg. Cross the line and hook.
Oh,
no call.
Okay. That'll buy you one for later, though. But he's smart enough. He's been around for 20 years now. This is year number 20. And he'd be 38 years old in May of this year. Smart enough to get himself and stay out of difficult situations that a lot of young players.
Oh! Scores! Hall from a sharp angle.
Wow.
Right through Storr's leg. And it's 1-0 Red Wings.
up a bad goal. I didn't think there was any chance that Brett could score from over there. I would have stopped talking, Kenny. It went off his right pad and back into the net. There's just no way that puck should ever go in the net.
Robitaille across the line. Shot went in, rebound, Devereaux! Just couldn't gather it in. Back for Woolley. Into the corner, Devereaux. Yzerman couldn't handle it back of the goal. Robitaille stepped up. Robitaille over to get it. To Devereaux. Quick shot, Storr! Flexing up the left pad down. Had to be quick. Yzerman, just didn't hold that puck in. Frolov couldn't get by. Now Smolinski does to the goal. And Legace had to be quick. Schneider the shot. Blocked out front. And cleared. Halfy knocked it away. Fedorov. For Shanahan. Shanahan across the line. Got the return feed for Fedorov. Oh, and he sent it wide. Good play by Shanahan. Here's Fedorov again. Larionov scores! Igor Larionov put that one right to the road. It's 2-0. 40 seconds into the period.
Well, it almost looked like a power play when you look down there, Ken. The Kings standing still in their own zone, and good puck movement by Shanahan, Fedorov, and Larionov. I mean, they just missed assignments.
Should Steve Yzerman play again on Thursday, as he set it ahead there, that'll help take some of the heat off Joseph too, if Joseph gets the start on Thursday.
Yeah, he probably, most likely he's going to.
Heavy hit.
Not quite.
His house. 8 players made their NHL debut this season. Penalty coming up. The LA Kings uniform to the Red Wings. They're going to be shorthanded. First, they have to get the puck. Schneider, the shot. Legace will grab that. Man advantage here to the line to Modry. Across to Schneider. Draper. He'll carry out.
The penalty. Ooh, he got away with one, Schneider.
Draper kept his feet.
Yes, he did.
He'll go to the bench. Sergei Fedorov comes over. Lead pass. Maltby failed to click. Maltby got it to the gate and icing. Maltby in the corner. Chelios on him. Maltby has it again. Back to the line. Schneider shooting, scores. What a bullet! A power play goal. Schneider's 10th power play goal for number 10, and it's a 2-1 game.
He can fire it all right, and I don't know if Legace saw this, and it really was a bullet. Let's see, Maltby with the pass. Back to Schneider. I don't think he saw it.
Craig Johnson, Eloranta out front. Puck down, Legace reaching. And finally taken away. Moved up by Devereaux. Out there again with Robitaille and Yzerman. Yzerman went down at center.
Did he ever go down?
Right there with Eloranta.
He went down very, very strangely and dangerously. And a lot of people holding their breath as the captain went down there.
Pick off on the Perrier. Belanger looked to center, couldn't do it. He's got it again. Half boards into the middle, wide open shot. Legace there and a good stop.
Schneider again.
Trying to swing one through to Fedorov that didn't work. Armstrong will carry into the zone. Lead pass in. Oh, and just missing. Came back out front again. Look out. Modry fires. And Legace piece of that.
He did.
Behind.
Shanahan
back there.
Shanahan back there writhing in some pain. That shot might have hit him.
That might have hit Shanahan.
I think it did hit him in the ribs area.
Yes. There's a lot behind that shot. He's doing all he can to make his way to the bench.
I thought at first that Legace got it with his trapper, but it hit Shanahan right to the, beside Legace, and boy, he's stinging. Wow. Oh boy, it caught him up in the chest. And remember now, I think it hit him in the chest. We'll get one more look at it.
Think about this.
The
Why
shoulder
was he
pads
playing
don't.
Goal?
Well, Manny was so far out. I think it hit him up in the stomach, ribs area.
That's a great break.
His old shoulder pads. That puck was going in the net. His old shoulder pads have relatively no protection.
Maltby. Holmstrom let it go. Look at the speed of Draper. Draper trying to get past Yuskevich and Storr. Now they come up. Throw it away. A big collision. Holmstrom went down. Penalty coming up here. Alexander Frolov will shoot it in. Fedorov behind the goal. Lost it to Frolov. Out front off the skate. Oh, Legace. Had to be fast. Got his pad down. Side of the goal. Puck Holmstrom trying to get away from Frolov. Alexander Frolov hasn't come to him. Holmstrom's got it to the middle. Maltby stayed out. Storr still loose out front. Another shot.
Yes.
Scores! Maltby! Kirk Maltby jams it home, and it's 3-1.
The goaltender's still down too. The puck just never got covered up. And Maltby, I don't know if he's going to get the goal or not. He shot the puck. It hit something before it went in the net. Now, whether it was a King or not, it's hard to tell. But boy, the Kings won't be happy with this goal. Just couldn't get a handle on it. Maltby had originally had it right there, and it's just loose and it's outside the crease. Devereaux comes in. There's Maltby to take a pop at it. Unless it was Devereaux, it'll be Maltby's goal.
Francis Christabel Hewitt.
12th goal of the season, number 18, Kirk Maltby.
He's only played 15 minutes.
The Edmonton Oilers will be watching very closely tonight. 7 points back, penalty LA here. This is from bad to worse.
With Larionov and Holmstrom. Larionov waits. Fedorov and Lidstrom in behind. Larionov in for Hall, shooting, scores! It found its way through.
They're going upstairs, Kitty. This went off Thomas Holmstrom's skate. His skater is foot. Off Storr, the shot by Hall directly onto the body of Thomas Holmstrom and into the net.
So was it a redirect intentionally?
No.
I think this is a good goal.
That's the question. Well,
Looks like a good goal.
let's have a look at the save right there. There's the skate of Holmstrom. If he didn't kick it, it doesn't look like a kicking motion. The goal will stand.
I wonder if he saw it.
That'll stand. That goal's going to stand. What do we got? Center ice. Center ice. 4-1. Holmstrom's goal.
Kings out of their own zone through center. Long shot in by Modry. Legace. Cleared it ahead. It was taken away. Back to the line. Miller's shot. Legace stopped it. Scored on the rebound. Opportunity out front. LaPerriere. And it's a 4-2 game with 16 seconds left in the period.
Nobody won't be happy about giving a goal up like this with 16 seconds left, Ken. A 4-1 lead, you're cruising. But now, a two-shot game. You know, if they fall out here in the next 2 weeks.
Here's a break. Draper firing one, rebound, Devereaux, and a bouncing puck. To center ice. Hines breaking in. Shot, Legace got over to stuff Armstrong.
Couldn't get it up.
No. Smolinski's pass taken away by Devereaux to Holmstrom. Holmstrom has a goal. Holmstrom to the goal. Oh, and just off the side, and Storr stopped that. Maltby straightening up the wing. Armstrong carries through center. Hitting the Red Wing line. Great pass through. Legace stopped that. Remember the stick last year? Back in the good old days. Fedorov can't get through. LaPerriere plays one back. Belanger scores. Great shot from Eric Belanger. It's a one-goal game.
There you go. That's the break the Kings were looking for to try to get something out of this hockey game. And now, Detroit's got a different philosophy on their hands. They're going to have to really fight the bullet defensively and button down the hatches.
Kings coming in. Rasmussen. Oh, and Legace got the glove hand out to stop it as Chelios is mixing it up. And a good first whack at the Kings. And now Hines and Devereaux.
It is a slashing call. I think it is, Steve.
Yes, it is.
On Belanger.
Boy, 19 just called 19. That's no way to treat his comeback.
No argument.
Yep.
There it was right there. I think that was it.
I couldn't have been. Was it?
He did hit him a couple of times, but, you know, flash in the hands, they're calling that stuff.
Got that puck free with Smolinski and Palfi. Armstrong. Smolinski out front. Oh, Palfi was open and hit a skate. Kings first on it again. Back to the line. Modry steps away to the middle. Modry being hounded by Fedorov. Shanahan's going. Fedorov hits him. Shanahan. Drop pass back. Fedorov. Great play. Into the goal. Scores!
Play.
What a beautiful goal!
Wow.
Sergei Fedorov from Brendan Shanahan.
It shorthanded goal. The penalty had just expired. But what a move by Fedorov. Holy mackerel. And that should ice it 5-3. Woo-hoo. Wow. Shanahan dropped it back. Fedorov had to tip it by the LA defenseman and then regain it, go to the backhand and tuck it between the pads. Oh boy, some Houdini going on there. Jeepers.
And isn't that fitting that they score this right at the end of the captain's penalty? They kill off Steve Yzerman's penalty and get a goal like that.
Would have been
pretty much put it away.
It would have been a sour dressing room if LA had tied this game. We don't get a seed. Here comes the goal.
Storr's going to the bench. Pass back, they score. It's a one-goal game again. Armstrong from Ziggy Palpy.
Nice play by Palpy.
It's 5-4, just as Storr was going to the bench. Sixth skater wasn't really a factor.
No.
But it's a one-goal game again. Kings with an empty net and six skaters with just over a minute to go. Behind the goal, big hit, Gannon on Smolinski. To the line, Schneider shooting! Legace down! Puck behind the goal. Armstrong to Palpy. Palpy's hit. Hall came in on a big hit. Puck still loose, side of the net, and it's cleared. Less than a minute to go. Armstrong to the front of the net, knocked away, and cleared. Puck comes to the near side. 35 to go in the third. Palpy back to the line. Room, Schneider fires, stop, rebound just wide of the net. King Smolinski, Maltby intercepts. He'll try the heart around, and it's up and out of play, and the faceoff will stay in the Red Wing zone. And Shanahan 2 assists.
Yzerman and Belanger on the faceoff.
Kings control. Puck sent behind the net, Lidstrom on it. He'll fire around, and out it goes. Schneider back, Draper on him. 10 seconds left. Clear to center. Kings across center now and into the Red Wing zone. Hook was Vishnowski, played along the boards. This game is over. The Red Wings have now won 6 of their last 7, and the captains return a successful one as the Red Wings beat the Kings by a final score of 5-4. Manny Legace comes out a winner. We're not done yet. We'll take you to the Fox Sportsnet studios. Mark Soisher and Gerlotti with our Detroit Sports Report.